Welcome to First Issues. Tonight on the program, we shine a light on creatives in the music industry whom, in spite of the hardships within the sector, persevere and keep on working on that craft to passionately share in their love for music with the masses. But since we can't invite them all onto the program, we have invited one to be a voice for all. Her name is Baratwa Phuthego, known professionally as Baratwa. Baratwa is a pop and R&B singer who's also a dancer, songwriter and actress whose career in the creative industry launched in 2019. While her love for singing blossomed during her church days in Palapye as a youngster, she solidified her passion for the arts by graduating with a bachelor's degree in fine arts, theatre, visual performing arts from the University of Botswana. Baratwa says being exposed to such artists as Brenda Fassie and Yvonne Chaka Chaka fanned an already burning flame for music, which cleared out any doubt about what she wanted to do about her life once she was of age. The songstress is here to share details about her career and what she hopes for the future.
Let us get into the crux of our conversation, which is you as a brand, as a singer-songwriter. So how did you know you wanted to be that? How did you carve out this career path?
I never mentioned this. Before, in 1998, I moved to Palapye. That's where everything began. That's where I moved there with my grandma and I saw a TV for the first time. That's where now I had ample of time to watch TV and see everything. It started there, and then there was church. My grandma is a church goer. She took me to church. That's where I got introduced to music, seeing people singing at church. So church and TV has always been like my biggest influence when it comes to music. That's where I knew I wanted to be a star.
When you're talking about church having had an influence in you, so one would assume that you would go into gospel music. How did you now decide to go into R&B or pop?
I grew up singing at church, yes. It was beautiful, singing to God. I still love singing at church. In fact, I'm more of a singer at church than out here with my music. Here, I'm just a music content creator for now. I don't sing out there because I'm still not yet comfortable with the things that I sing, though they are my stories. So how I got into now getting into secular music is where I needed to tell my stories. Yes, God is an influence to everything, but sometimes I share my own experiences. So it's not always about God in all of those things. So that's when now you go into genres like pop or dancehall, any other ones that I sing.
In an industry that perpetually presents blocks, right? How do you think you as an artist within this space can use your voice to improve on those?
With me, I realized that the blocks is not just in the music, because I've done other things on the side. I've gone corporate. I don't like mentioning that, but it's not something that I really know much about. But I've been on the corporate side, so I know how there are blocks everywhere. So I know people in the music industry, maybe if you haven't done any other things, you will think maybe these things only happen where you are. But blocks are everywhere. The thing is that you need to be focused. You need to be resilient. You need to have that willpower to push through. And with that comes with you getting knowledge. It comes with personal development. You need to make sure you equip yourself. You learn more skills so that you reduce where you have to be paying too much for things that you could have learned and actually applied doing them by yourself. So yes, it lessens the blockages, let me just say that. But sometimes, when you have developed yourself and people can start seeing the fruit of your work, even haters, haters will start respecting you and it's like, okay, fine, let's just, make a way for her or for him. So like I say, you need to be resilient, you need to work hard, put in the work.
So as a brand, what do you envision for your future?
For my future, I have this thing that me as a brand, Baratwa, and everything that I do, I'm more about personal development, I'm about self-love, and I want to impart everything that I talk about in my music, because it's real issues that I talk about on it. It's something that maybe if apart from just music, someday I envision to at least have an NGO, go around. I like working with kids, so go around, share the messages with children, because this music, I really want people to listen to it, not just, okay, Baratwa, she's singing, but please do listen to this, what I'm talking about in the songs, because it's about real issues. So I would like to go around, share the message with the children in schools, wherever, orphanages.
You seem to have a lot to say, right? But we have very little time, unfortunately. So, any words of encouragement for upcoming artists or even people that you are working with within the industry, whether you work with them closely or you're just colleagues, as in people who are in the same industry? What would you like to say to them to encourage them?
All I would like to say to them is that, like I was saying, I'm big on personal development. Best personal development is the way to go. You need to develop yourself from within, mentally, physically, in every way, for your own good, for you to be able to handle whatever comes out there. Because if you have the knowledge, then you know where to go. You know what to do, you know who to talk to. But with knowledge, it takes you sitting down, maybe reading, watching something, listening and learning from other people. There's nothing wrong with looking up to other big artists that are in the country and actually learning from them. Like myself, I love Chamagal. If you were to ask me who is your favorite or who would you look up or you say you look up to, I'll say Chamagal. So there's nothing wrong with it. Even if it means you go work for that person, maybe with something involved in some of that project, do that just to learn something. So yeah.
Thank you so much for watching First Issues, but unfortunately we've come to the end of tonight's installment. Until next time, have yourselves a very happy and prosperous New Year. Good night.
Together with faith, whatever might come. So hold my hand, never let go. Lerato lena my tali, lerato lena my one. I think it's enough my tali. I think I just